about a BSOD. So most common question, even though in Windows 10 we are rarely getting, plus Windows 10 mostly it is try to resolve itself, but still it is a universally BSOD problem is there. To understand this, we'll see. So important in the BSOD, guys. What is a BSOD? What is a BSOD? Why BSOD occurs? And how to resolve it? Only 3 points. Okay, only 3 points. What is BSOD, blue screen of death? It is also called as stop error, and it is a system error. Okay. BSOD is a full system failure at a Windows kernel level. So you see the kernel drivers is compulsory to understand what is. So kernel level means is a operating system, shell and kernel. The kernel level is a bottom level, low level. Due to the issue with the Windows drivers or maybe because of hardware related things. It's not an app crash, guys. If application is not working or application has some issues, okay, improper application, it does not cause any of your blue screen of death. Why? Because of application runs at a higher level of operating system. Higher level of operating system means at shell application runs. It does not involve in your directly, it won't communicate with your hardware or drivers. But certain applications may involve with your hardware also. Okay. For example, I'm using a VMware workstation. Here I will show you this is VirtualBox. So VirtualBox also having a virtual drivers, networking related, hardware related, certain drivers are there, certain integrations with your hardware. Okay. It may causes maybe improper installation, incompatibilities of that application, mainly the driver's part is there. So the virtual drivers and all, it may causes. So we cannot say application never causes, but application, the kernel or kernel part means the virtual drivers, the driver involvements may causes. How it is causes also we'll see. Okay. Guys, this is olden days Windows XP and Windows 7. If they got a BSOD, the screen shows like this. And here you can see special pool detected memory corruption means why you are getting a BSOD. So which location of issue it is there, it is telling. And there is a hexa code is also there, stop code is also there. If you are getting like this, so take a picture and search for this stop code in a Google, find out a solution. Okay. And not only this, you can see this is a Windows 10. So it will shows like this. Reverse smile means sad symbol. It shows. And what is it is telling? Just read. Your PC ran into a problem and needs a restart. You're just collecting some error information and then we will restart for you. So system will restart itself. And while restarting, system try to repair itself. Found a few things like any issues are there, any incompatibilities are there, or maybe any conflicts or occurs, it try to resolve itself. And also you can see in the bottom the stop code, critical process dead. Okay. The stop code also telling you that's why you are getting this BSOD. You can see this is a remaining BSOD. Page fault in the non-paged area. What is page fault? Guys, in a RAM, data stores in a format called a file system format. It is a page files. Page files means it is a RAM stores data in the page file type. In a hard disk, CD-RAM, or a pen drives having their own file system like NTFS, FAT file system things. But in a RAM, data stores in one kind of file system, that is space file system. Okay. To support our physical RAM in our hard disk, we are giving some space for a virtual RAM, not VRAM, virtual RAM. This virtual RAM also called as a swap memory. In Linux, we call it as a swap. In Windows, we call it as a virtual RAM or a page file .sys file is there. If in case any issues occurs, some issues occur at a page non-paged area. This is non-paged area. If some issues occur here and some incompatibility or some issues are there, it is throwing this kind of stuff. Usually your C drive is full. C drive is full, no space for that virtual memory. So obviously it throw this kind of error. So C drive must be has some space, at least 10 GB, 20 GB free space is required. Okay. This is system thread exception not handled. If you see commonly guys, 60% completed, excess percent completed, 25% completed. Excess is just symbolic representation. Okay, 10%, 20%, 100%. Once 100% completed, system will restart itself. Okay. So this is how BSODs look like, but how to solve it, how to know why it is occurs. Okay. So in generally, hardware and drivers, hardware and hardware having a drivers, system communicates with your hardware components. With every hardware component has their IRQ number, request, interrupt request queuing. Okay. For example, I move my mouse, I type in a keyboard. Okay. System will understand that there is a interruption from keyboards, there is interruption from mouse, there is interruption from mic, there is like that. Okay. So system will recognize the devices based on their IRQ numbers. And system communicates with the devices with their IO memory addressing kind of stuff. Okay. For example, there is a conflict occurs. I have a device and another device, both are having a same kind of IRQ number or a same kind of IO memory addressing. Both are getting a conflict. System don't understand which device and why it is having two memory addresses like that. It get confused. So then conflict is occurs, it confuses it through the BSOD. So we have gone through this MS Info 32. Okay. So in this one, you can see hardware resources, IRQ addressing of a devices. So each devices are having a specific address range, IO addressing range. This is IRQ numbers for each type of device. Some are having a similar number, some are having a unique number. That is also we can get it from memory addressing of each and every devices. Conflicts and sharing. So some addresses will share same kind of ranges. See. Okay. So as per system understands these things, okay. But if you install new hardware, maybe you install a new drivers, or maybe you update an application or a drivers, maybe you change certain settings in a BIOS. Maybe because of some application, it may involve in this hardware related. Okay, so it may generate these conflicts. So it will, a system is not understand, system is confuses, it throw a BSOD immediately. Yes, understand up to here?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
So if in case, just in case. So normally guys, so normal people will tell my system is stuck. People will tell you that, oh, restart your system, then everything works fine. So why we should require to restart your system? Sometimes these conflicts will automatically resolved by restart. So when BSOD occurs, system is collect 100% in completed, then it will restarts. At the restarting time, we try to resolve these conflicts. We try to resolve these conflicts. If resolve, it is resolved, one may occur BSOD. If it is conflict is resolved, you may not getting BSOD again after restart. You may not get it. In generally Windows 10, it try to repair itself. Okay, it has separate partitions in a UFI model. We have a separate partition for a bootable files, separate additional bootable files. Driver is there. Okay, system health related. Okay, system for I mean some conflicts related. So supporting system files related separate partition. Not only in a C drive, also separately it will store. So using that, it will try to repair itself. Okay. So, but sometimes it may not. Sometimes it may not be resolved. Okay. These conflicts may resolve automatically, sometimes may not. So first step is let it get 100% completed. Note down what is this BSOD is telling, or take a picture of this BSOD and wait, let it restart. After restart, issue is resolved. Good. Issue is not resolved. For example, you got a BSOD again after restart of your system, while you are using your system, or maybe immediately after system restarted, you log in, immediately you are getting this BSOD. What to do? You are getting BSOD again. What to do? Simple thing is, guys, morning stomach upset. What is the question? What did you eat yesterday? Right? Something happened, like you are getting leg pains. What you have done? Are you run very faster? Are you hit by something? Right? What happens? So that is the question is important to solve the BSOD. Do you install any newly hardware which is not compatible with your hardware? Did you install any newly drivers or updated applications? Okay, these questions will come up. Did you change any BIOS settings? Okay, did you install any new application? Did you change any hardware related configurations? So that questions will occur. So what did you do last time? You have to revert it. You install a new hardware, remove the new hardware. Remove it. You change BIOS settings, revert into previous one. You install a new drivers or updated drivers, remove it. Uninstall the application. If you are installing new application, you got a BSOD and uninstall that applications. Okay. Sometimes it is better to go to safe mode and try to uninstall the applications or drivers. Or if you want to go to system restoration also, better to go to safe mode and try to do system restoration. Why we should do system restoration, guys? System restoration, if you have a system restoration point while system is working good, any recent system restoration point is there while system is good. Okay, you got a BSOD. Maybe you have done some settings, or maybe you have done installations or updates. Okay, so that will be reverted automatically. So you don't need to do one by one. So simply go to system restoration also works. And also check in, if possible, check in an event viewer. EV event VWR dot MSC, or you can go to search and type event viewer also. This event viewer logs everything happens at your system. Okay, there is a mainly important logs like application, security, setup, and system. This application and the system is a mainly kernel level. So you can see there is a warning. Some LSO was tripped, trickward. I don't understand what it is. Information, connection, telemetry, fields, analysis, unique. Okay. Check, maintain resource vertical. Maybe it is this domain system. No? So warnings, informations, whatever it is happens at your system level, kernel level, it shows here. Okay. So this is see, installation of packages, applications, updates, those related things are shows here. Applications, application related, service level related, there is a warning. See, there is a error also occurs. This particular application faces some issues. Okay. Security is all about a login, logout, remote access, accessing an applications with the admin permissions. Okay, do you are able to access? Are you given password correct? Okay, with access permission, without access permission, kind of stuff. Okay, this will do. So your event viewer, if system is crashed, you got a BSOD. One of the best thing is go to the Windows logs, check for what is exactly happened before, why I'm getting this kind of error. What exactly changes? So then that's why I'm getting this system error or a system is crashed. So we can get that information from event viewer. Okay. Some point I'm missing, guys. Usually I'm not missing. It is I will tell a story about this. I'm very like this computer kind of. So that's I said in the starting of today also. You have to keep liking the subject. You have to keep go through this one. So you will learn, you will understand more. Okay. So I like it. So VMware workstation. I didn't install in this PC. Okay. So I installed only VMware virtual, sorry, not Oracle VirtualBox only I installed, not VMware workstation. In my old PC, I have it. In my old PC, it is in my laptop. So what we have done, I know VMware workstation 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, up to that. And okay. In a Windows 12 Pro, sorry, Microsoft, not Microsoft, VMware workstation application 12 Pro edition giving this kind of feature. While installation, this feature is introduced. Enhanced keyboard drivers. A reboot will be required to use this feature. This feature requires 10 MB on your host drive. Okay, it will occupy 10 MB only. No problem. It will require. It's enhanced keyboard driver. Okay, sometimes there is some keyboard enhancement related one. It's a new feature. I like it, so I selected it. I put a check mark. Then next, install. I installed. It is working good. Then I shut down my PC. I went to home. After that, I opened my laptop. I try to work on my system. I'm getting BSOD. Understand, guys? Simply install an application, VMware Workstation 12 Pro with the enhanced keyboard option. Okay. So after installation of installation, It's working good. Nothing happened that time because I didn't restart my PC also. So drivers are not completely uh, uh, adapted. So then I shut down my PC. I went to home. Then I start my PC. I got a BSOD. I checked one time, two times. So I waited. Then I closed it. I understand what happened. Then I went to my organization. So that time I worked in different organization. I'm telling story almost like a 8 years, 9 years back story it is. Okay. 2015 story. Okay. So what happened? I showed to my students that morning batch is there. So I showed to the students. So this is I'm getting BS40. One of the student said, I will resolve your issue. Okay, so he came up and then said, okay, try, but don't damage my hardware part. Okay, so try it yourself, like I given. He remember all the repairing stuff, all system restoration, safe mode, all these things he remember. Luckily, okay. So instead of waiting me to give an answer, so he said, I know how to resolve it. Use that one. So he tried. So what he done? So he went to the safe mode first. And in a safe mode, the background drivers won't work. Now he don't know what happened exactly. He go to simply system restoration, and luckily, while installing this VMware workstation, system restoration point is created. Okay, this application created, so automatically system restoration is point is created luckily. Like I showed earlier, so my virtual box, while I'm installation of virtual box that created a one system restoration point. Same way, VMware workstation I install the system restoration point is created. Okay. So what he done? He done a system restoration simply. You don't know why I'm getting the BSOD. Okay. So why I'm getting BSOD, but he remember only few points. That's he went to the safe mode. So in a safe mode, he went to the system restoration and he done a system restore my system. That time Windows 8 system. After the system restoration done, system is working fine. I checked this application is gone. I asked him like how you done. So he said, sir, you only tell this is the steps to resolve the issue. Okay, so this is the one of the options. So as you told, that one only I done. Luckily, he remembered how to troubleshoot. So he done that one. So that's people are like that, guys. Some people really learn the subject, really remember things, really try to understand, try to do things. Okay, so he resolved my issue. The point is, next time I realize myself like this is the issue I'm getting. So till later. So now it is 16 is there, 17 may be released, I don't know, but 16 up to VMware 16 we installed. So every time I install, I never select that option. Even in my class, I will tell, don't select this option. Okay, last time our Madhu sir batch one person, while he's installing, he selected this option. He got a BSOD, and I said, sir asked me like he's getting a BSOD like this after installation of VMware workstation. I said, so do not select this option. I take a screenshot and I told this is options you should not be selected. Okay. So if possible, go to safe mode and uninstall an application. Just uninstallation of application works, but my guys don't know. So then he done a restoration, system restoration. But I told to the student, uninstall that application and install it like this. So then it may work. You guys, see application installation also causing BSOD, not because of application, because of this kind of application to the driver's disturbance. So my main keyboard and this keyboard having some conflicts in the operating system level, kernel level. So it is throwing the BSOD. Okay. So there is several reasons to get a BSOD, guys. The only thing is what you have done last. Okay. So you can try to revert it. Otherwise, if possible, system restoration point is created, then So try to restore your system to back. Okay. If you've done any BIOS settings also, that revert the BIOS setting, because BIOS settings are related to the hardware features. You change it and it may conflicts may occur. This is how to resolve the BSOD. Plus, if any BSOD occurs, guys, compulsory check what is showing on the BSOD error screen. Try to search it, find it. What is the reason you are getting the BSOD? You have to troubleshoot according to it. Blue screen of death. Also, if possible, try to go to event viewer. Go to event viewer, search for what is happened, why we are getting crashes from that one. You guys understand what is BSOD?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Two more things, guys. One is application related issues. Plus system is slow, what we can able to do it. How to maintain our system, how to improve our performance of a system. What are the things we can able to take care? That is also we'll see. So any issue is occurs, guys, we have to decide whether it is hardware related or operating system related or application related things. I got a BSOD, one example is there. You have to understand it's an application or a process related things also. Facebook launches a lot of games that time. Now I don't know, I didn't see any Facebook games are there. Now mobile games are game. So in olden days, we don't have that much smart mobile phones. So we play games in the Facebook. Candy Crush, Candy Crush is the best example. Candy Crush having a mouse like 30 mouse, 40 mouse, 50 mouse. I use a cheat engine. It's a small application for educational purpose, like to watch what is the process is going on, how to manipulate a process that we can do with this cheat engine application. Don't do it, guys. It is now very dangerous. Okay. If you want, you can watch any YouTube video about how to use a cheat engine for manipulating some Facebook games. So what we done, so I open the cheat engine and I open a Facebook game, find out where is the gaming related process, means Facebook link and that particular process which is going with this game related. So we link that process to cheat engine. Okay. And for example, it is 30 mouse. We put a 30. So which exact process part is doing this 30 mouse, but so 30 mouse scan it, and then we move one move, means 30 to 29 mouse. Now one move you done, it become 29 mouse. Then we scan again 29 mouse. Then we will understand where is exactly this moves related process is happening. Then we manipulate this mouse part, means 29 plus 0 means 29290 moves. I will get it. So initially it is 30 moves. As one move done, so 29 moves. I changed 29 moves to 290 moves. I completed a game. So in a 30 or 40 moves, I will done a game completed. What about the remaining moves? Out of 290, 30 moves I completed. Game completed. What about remaining moves? Candy Crush, Sugar Crush. So I got a high score. We cheat like that. That time, so it's so many years back. It is almost 8 years back. Okay. So what my Facebook is done. So Facebook has its own flaws, but they will always secure it. So when they found anything this happens, illegal is happen, they will make it more secure. So instead of making more and more secure, they create a bug inside. If anybody capture the process of these games, system will stop. system will freeze. Their system, they will throw a BSOD. So when I do playing games, suddenly after we done so many games, like 1 month, 2 months, or years. Okay, so what happened when I try to link this process with our cheat engine? So Facebook give a bug, and immediately I'm getting a BS40. Okay, I don't understand initially why I'm getting BS40. Later I understand second time. So because of I'm manipulating this process, the process is happens at kernel level now, right? So obviously the Facebook generated bug. So when you try to manipulate, it will throw the BSOD. Okay, so not always BSOD occurs in 1 or 2 points. Yes, there is several ways. The only thing is, if you are getting BSOD, you will know why you are getting a BSOD. Okay, what happened, what you have done. You open an application, you got a BSOD means there is something problem with your application and hardware involvement, process involvement, drivers manipulations are there. Okay, so that's the point. You play with your system, either your system will damage or you will learn something. Okay. Yeah. So guys, we'll start with an application issues. Operating system runs on applications. Okay. Operating system provide an environment to run the applications. Whenever you install an application in operating system, mostly in a C drive, program files or program files x86, the application stores. In general, it is. You try to open an application is not opening, or it is open and crashes. So there is a problem in application, or maybe in your operating system, or in your it can be some kind of virus related problem also there. Okay, application temporary files locations problem also it can be there. Okay, so what are the things we can able to do it? We try to repair an application. So there's two ways we can do it. One is go to settings, and in this system we don't have more applications, but I will try to show you. So this is apps and features. These are the application it is showing currently here. Okay. So you can uninstall application, or you can click on modify. See this Office. Yeah, you can click on modify. So you are getting quick repair, online repair. This is my Office 365 or any Microsoft Office, guys. If it is not working properly, so what we can able to do it, go to modify and online repair. This application automatically repairs itself. Okay, so this is one option. Sometimes some applications do not have that kind of online repair options. Okay, so you may have to require to see modify. Okay, see I click on this VMware, sorry, Oracle VM VirtualBox. I click on modify. I got some issue with it. So then next, either I can remove it or I can repair it. So if I click on repair, if any issues are there, errors are there, programming related, corrupted files are occurs, it try to repair it. Any registry entries related, shortcuts related issues are there, it try to repair itself. So your application is not working properly, so try to repair it. If repairing is option is not there, or even after repair also it is not working properly, then you can able to uninstall the program. Okay. So another one is you can go to control panel. In control panel, go to the programs and features. In this one also it will list out the different applications. See, this is my VirtualBox application. You can see uninstall, change, repair. So you want to repair it. So then click OK, then it will try to repair it. So okay. Microsoft Teams uninstall option only. But some application having change, some application having change and as well as the repair options also there. Try to do the repairing. So if repairing not working or repairing is not available, better to uninstall an applications. Guys, you uninstall an application, then restart your PC. Why we should restart your PC? Your application related information available in your registries. Once you uninstall an application, the registry won't refresh. It still your data is there. And your application temporary files can be there in your system only. So you restart your PC. In restarting time, the application related information in your registry and the temporary percentage term, percentage kind of stuff, the temporary files also will be cleaned from your PC. Then you can try to install your application again. Okay. So your repairing not working then, so uninstall the application and reinstallation. But between, better to restart your PC, then you can try install application again. Okay, these are the main points. Sometimes virus may causes to not to make your application worse. You try to open application, you restart, you install, uninstall, you done all the things, still your application may not work. Maybe because of the virus, some virus in your PC is trying to control your system and it is trying to manipulate your application. Use any antivirus, try to scan your system and try to scan your registries. In our PC, we have a registry scanning is also. Okay. So certain antiviruses will try to scan your entire system, but certain antiviruses also give you a specific type of customized full scan, customized scan is also important. It is not there here. But if you use Malwarebytes kind of application, you can scan your registry to repair your registries. Okay, so usually in my PC, I use Malwarebytes only. This is company laptop now. So they given one default antivirus. We should not use any other antiviruses in it. Already one is there, so better not to use any other. Okay, so Malwarebytes. If you have your own individual PC, you can use Malwarebytes. Free 14 days version is also there. Always free version is also there. Okay, try to scan your registries. So any malwares, spywares, trojans are hooked to your registry that we can able to detect and remove it. Okay, so these are the main points about your application. See in this one, this is entirely my old PC's related screenshots, guys. See there is a application called Snagit, so I got these options. Understand, guys, if any application crashes, you open a Windows, Microsoft Office, like a Word, Excel, PowerPoint. So what to do? It is not opening. It is not working properly. So here it is in a programs and features, or you can go to this apps and features. Select where is the Microsoft Office 365 or Microsoft Office. Go to change, select online repair and repair. Guys, practice step by step. What to do, I'm telling you orally normally, and if with help of pictures I'm showing. But when you are trying to explain, so then try step by step. Again, I'm telling, if in case your Word, Excel, PowerPoint is not working, so whole package is belongs to Microsoft Office suite only. If it is not working, what to do? Go to control panel, programs and features, or settings, apps and features. In that one, so select Microsoft Office, go to modify or change and select online repair and click repair. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Good. Is it? So these are the few tips to maintain your system properly, and as well as your system is slow, then what are the things we can able to do it? Okay. So both performance thing, maintenance of a system. Yes, point is not here, but I'm telling normally. Most of the people are intelligent and some are very intelligent. There is no problem with the dumb people and intelligent people. So very intelligent people, these are all. And that to this Instagram and a lot of people are telling some suggestions. Some are good, some are not to follow also. Okay. Why I'm telling this one? Because I hear this thing. I put my laptop morning. I came here, I turned on my laptop, and then I just went some tea, coffee, and then we started a class. I'm continuously taking a session, so I kept my charge. Even it is 100%, I kept my charge. Why? Because of it has to run continuously. Okay. Evening, my work completed, then I shut down my laptop and then I will disconnect all power supplies, means not battery, main charging connectivity, I will remove it. And battery is there, but charger I will disconnect it, shut down and kept the laptop. Again, if I want, again I will open, otherwise I'll keep it. Next day only I will open. Okay. What is the use? What is that? So what I'm trying to say is, guys, while you are working, put the charge. While you are not working, not at all working, shut down your system. That is the first. Second, if your charge is, your battery is goes for less than 50%, 60%, 50%, 45%, immediately put a charge. You know, some people, even I've seen so many people, even it is a 20%, 15%, they don't put the charging. They said if charging goes very low, then we put a charge, the battery performance increases. It's a completely 0 to 100%, 100% to 0%, it has to go. That is wrong idea, guys. Very wrong idea. Okay. So it is a very intelligent WhatsApp university people. Wrong idea it is. I worked in an organization which we are actually do with medical equipment. We put a charge for a batteries there also. Okay. Have little conscious knowledge is there. Okay. While you are working, keep a charge. That's the point. If you are keep your battery very low and you put a charging, two things will happen. Battery try to draw more current. Battery is not having current, so battery try to draw more current in a low battery stage. So it waits on battery, battery is getting more heat, your charger will get more heat. It may damages your charger, it may damages your battery. Also one thing is happen, your battery is getting more heat, the heat is dissipated through your laptop. Why? Because of laptop is a very closed point thing inside. If it is a desktop, so we have a conference distance is there. It is very closed area. Okay. Even very small breathers, not much air flow is not there inside. Even you put a fan under it, it is not kind of stuff. Okay. Inside internally inside a laptop, the airflow is very less. So what happened? The heat causes damage to your motherboard and motherboard components. So your system become weak and weak and weak. Okay, so three things can be happens. So if possible, so when you are using a laptop, always kept charging. Okay? If you are using a very light purpose, then no problem. If you are using continuous work, compulsory charging. You have to work some 10 minutes, 15 minutes. If you don't put a charging also, no problem. Already 100%, 80% is there. You can use it and you completed, you shut down it. Some people put a laptop in sleeping mode. That is also wrong thing. You kept laptop in sleeping mode. So what happens? I'm working now. So currently my batch will be completed now. It is already 1:10. In 10-15 minutes, I have to close. Session completed. I have a session after 1 hour. For example, I don't have, but after 1 hour, I have another session. I want to go outside. Then I kept my laptop in sleep mode. Then I came back. I opened. I can run my system. So I already opened with certain applications. I don't want to open it again. So I kept in a sleep. I went outside. I have lunch and I went some work. Then came back and continue my work. Then it is sleep mode. I'm going to home evening like 6:30. I have to go out, right? 6:30. I will shut down my laptop. Then I will leave. Okay. Why? Because in night, maybe I will use it, or maybe next day only I will use it. Okay. So I will shut down my PC. So you are not at all using for a very longer period of time. And it is not required current running applications. Better to shut down. But you have to keep working. The work is keep working, but it is a 1 or 2 hours break is there. So you can keep in sleep mode. So you don't have to open that all application tabs and everything anytime. If you shut down your PC, guys, the background temporary files will be deleted. Okay, just tracking points, unnecessary services. Okay, even closed application related services will be closed completely after shutdown. So less weight on your system. So from performance, it improves. Okay, so these are the points which is not mentioned here, but important. Frequent restarts means shutdown is important if you are no longer using that one. So keep it in sleep mode only if you are want to continue work after either little or a long break. Okay. Okay, guys. You do not keep more data in your C drive. Okay. If you have an unnecessary data in C drive, please delete a data in a C drive. Okay. Or transfer the data to other drives or maybe external hard disk. Do not keep more data in your C drive. C drive is meant for your operating system and your application, plus some personal data. So frequently, very frequently used personal data. Okay. Better if it is a personal laptop, keep your data into the other drives like a D drive or E drive, or you don't want, then you can keep it in external hard disk. That is important. C drive has required more free space, so system performance increases because it gives space for virtual memories. If you are running a big application, so compulsory virtual memory is required, so your system runs better. And use disk cleanup. So if you go to the drive and if you go to properties, you can see disk cleanup. People uses third-party tools like a CC cleaners kind of stuff. Instead of that one, so you can use this disk cleanup also. This disk clean up your PC. Temporary files, thumbnails, recycler bins. This data you can easily delete. Also, you can clean up your system files. Recently downloaded update download files are there. So any update download files stores in your C drive, C drive is full. So what you can do? So clean up your system files. Also, we'll try to delete your PC from your PC. So you don't require any third-party tools. You can easily do disk cleanup. Another one is go to this tools tab, error checking. Disk performance is good, then system performance is good, right? So your file system got corrupted or file system somewhere issues are there. We can repair it with this option. This option will check the drive for us file system errors. Not only checking guys, also it will repairs error file system checking. Second one is optimize and defragmentation of the drive. In a disk drive, data is kept. Okay, in a disk, in a hard disk, we kept the data. We read the data. We manipulate the data. We delete the data. While disk is working, data in the data there is a data fragments will occur. In a hard disk, in the data fragments will occur. We have to defrag it, means remove the fragments and arrange the data neatly so the disk performance improves. So to improve the disk performance, you can go to tools and do the error checking and optimize and defragment. Go to optimize, only two drives only there. Na? So you can analyze the drive and then click on optimize. It is SSD. I'm not doing anything. Okay. So SSD will do automatically self defragmentation. Okay. So use a disk cleanup to clean up unnecessary temporary files, internet prefetching files, thumbnails, recycler bins, system files you can able to clean up. Use defragmentation to optimize your disk performance. Error checking is
Hello.
used to check the file system errors. Yeah, tell me.
What will happen in the third point, sir? Means exactly uh, optimization means defragmentation means.
Sadly, we cannot able to show on our system, but I will show you defrag in Windows XP. Okay, so this is a fragmentations. You can see the red color things are fragmented files. After defragmentation, the files will be arranged properly. The fragments will be gone, the gaps will be gone, and it will be arranged normally. So it's a red color is gone in this one. The fragmented files are removed and the files will be arranged properly. And then what we can say, it is also not showing correctly. Okay, and it is arranged it properly. The performance of disk read and write, you can store more data, means it is showing 10 GB free space, but you want to try to store some data, it is saying the data is we cannot able to store. In that case is defragmentation. In a disk shrinking volume we have done, right? The shrinking volume we done. Before you do shrinking any drive, disk defragmentation, you have to do it to gain more free space, correct free space. Okay, the fragments causes slow down your PC, occupation of more space. You do defragmentation, this is see, the fragments will be clear and you gain more space in your drive and data ranges clearly. You can use third-party tools to do the defragmentation. By default tools also, we can do it. Yeah. Okay. Uninstallation of application. Unnecessary application. See, this is a new PC, guys. Very fastly it is working. In my old PC, my laptop is still there, but it is very slow performance. Why? Because of I'm using from last 8 years, 9 years kind of stuff. It's the performance is slow. Why? Because lot of applications. Even I uninstall lot of applications, still there is so many applications. These applications are not required to be in your PC. If it is there, unnecessary background services, background application may run. It causes slow down your PC. It more weight on your resources like the CPU, RAM kind of stuff. Any unnecessary application is there, better to uninstall. Any unnecessary application you are not using currently, uninstall it. Some applications you have to keep it. Why? Because of it's a licensed application, and if you uninstall it, you may not get the license again. That's the problem. So try that one. Okay. Service management. Already I told this one. Services.msc. Okay. Certain services. For example, I installed a Oracle application. I installed MySQL server. These are certain services are there. See, you can see virtual box system services. Yesterday I installed that application. Okay. Certain services are not required to run in your PC always. So change their service from automatic to manual or disable. Change the services which is not required if it is in automatic. So change the automatic to manual or disable. Permission. Okay. So that is disable or kept in manual for a certain services. So if service is in manual or automatic, so it may not run immediately, right? So obviously your system not required to run these services immediately, or at least if you want, you can open it or you can run it. Otherwise, keep it as in a disable mode or a manual. Disable startups. This is very important, guys. At least this is very easy to get it. What is this startups? These applications, when I start my laptop, okay, when I log in, these applications runs automatically, which is not required to run always. For example, Cisco any connect is there. See, this is the VPN related connectivity. I'm not using any VPN. I'm using direct internet to give the class, right? I don't require VPN connection because I'm not accessing any remote private networks. Okay, I'm accessing internet. So I disabled it. Next time, this particular application won't run after I off and on my PCs. It won't run at it. This is a McAfee antivirus. Yes, of course, it is required to run. Okay, so like this, see, certain applications are not required to start immediately when you start your PC. See, phone link not required, Skype not required. So this is also not required. I'm going to disable it. Unnecessarily, why should we run these applications in my PC when even I'm not using it? So disable the startup applications if it is not required to start at a system level. Okay. You guys understand up to these points?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Some people, because of their system capacity is good, like i5 processor, i7 processor, 16 GB RAM, they open multiple applications and they don't close it because maybe they use it after some time. If you are not using that application, better to close it. You can open it again later. Check your system capacity always. Okay. So check task manager, go to performance, see the CPU performance and memory availability. Okay. So see, memory is occupying more space than it is given memory. Mine is 16 GB, I am getting 8 GB memory. Means somewhere it is occupying more than 8 GB RAM. So how to check that applications and better to close that application which is occupying more space. More memory. Google Chrome is taking more memory. So what I'm doing is 1500. So better to close certain tabs and background applications. So then, I can get a rescue of this one. See, 500 MB is reduced. Performance memory 7.9 to 8.5. Okay, so close the tabs if no longer required. Close the application if you're no longer using. Okay, so that will improve your system performance. Less weight on your processor and RAM also, and hard disk also. Next one is do not use more than one antivirus. Antivirus is necessary to protect your system from external threats. But if you use more than one antivirus, system become dead slow. If both antiviruses are fighting each other, so you will die with an antivirus, by bacteria, if you it may cause a damage. Virus may cause damage. You are taken a antibacteria or antivirus kind of tablet, 2, 3 tablets to better to kill everything, but you will get killed. Okay, same formula for your system. If you use more than one antivirus, it may cause. If you are use any third-party antivirus, built-in antivirus is automatically disabled. Built-in Microsoft Defender is automatically disabled, so no problem. But you are already one antivirus is there, like Kaspersky is there. You install Nord32, both will fight each other. Your system will die. So if in case that is happen, go to the safe mode, try to uninstall the one of the antivirus or both antiviruses. Okay, guys, these are the steps to maintain our system performance. Okay, and make your system better running. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So Monday we'll discuss about what is a service desk. Yeah, was 2 minutes. And about Outlook server services. Okay, kind of stuff. Yeah, a few things are there, so we'll try. That's it for today, guys. Tomorrow we don't have a class. Monday we'll meet you again. So study well.
Okay, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Can I directly use my email account, Gmail account on the Outlook? Is it possible or need to create one Microsoft account?
No. You can use a Gmail account, the Outlook application.
Directly, can I sign in? Okay, sir.
Directly means like a automatic setup is also accepting now. The new Outlook is accepting automatic setup, or you can do the manual setup also. Gmail works on
Okay,
a
sir.
Outlook application. You don't need to create a Outlook account again.
Okay, sir.
Bye, guys.
Okay. Thank you.